Well, I'm finally back into the woods. Been over a month since I went to Wildcat Hollow, so I wanted to get some backpacking in. I hadn't had a chance to. I did do the trip to Delaware Water Gap for the day hike, but I wanted to get an overnight in. So I'm down here at Archer's Fork Trail in Wayne National Forest. This is way out in southeast Ohio. I've been all over Ohio, and this is pretty remote, but it's a pretty cool area. I've heard a lot of good things about this trail. I'm just going to do the Archer's Fork loop. You can do actually some other trails that'll take you down to the Ohio River. I'm not going to do that this time, but down in the future. Of course, there's a chance of rain, which it wouldn't be my backpacking trips without some rain, because I'm batting 1,000 so far. Maybe I'll get to test out my new rain kilt today. Tomorrow's supposed to be nice, so hopefully the rain, if it goes, it'll be light or on and off, and then by the time I set up camp, it'll be done, because it's supposed to be pretty clear tonight. So I'm gonna get headed out. Start off at this old cemetery, which I always like these cemeteries in these rural areas that kind of tell the history of the people that lived here. It's like, you know, most of these people probably came here and never left, or they got sent to war and came back. Kind of like where my dad grew up in Southwest PA. So just kind of cool. Just heading down here. The trailhead's right over here. I'm gonna hit the trail and get going. Talk to you in a bit. Okay, I'm gonna go counterclockwise, head toward the natural bridge. So it's a pretty cool thing. It's similar to the arches that are out in Utah. Very rarely found this side of the Mississippi, so can't wait to check it out. So I'll show you guys some video when I get down there. First stop's gonna be at the Great Cave. Made it down to the Great Cave. One cool thing about southeast Ohio, we have a lot of these outcroppings, caves. You see a lot down Hocking Hills. You know, obviously Old Man's Cave, most famous one down there. Very cool. Very neat. It's kind of prehistoric stuff back in the old Ohio history. Here's some of the natural bridge. You can see it down there. I'm going to go down on it and under it in a few minutes. Pretty cool. As you can see, this is the natural bridge. It actually goes through the other side. Like I said, these rock formations aren't normally found east of the Mississippi. They're similar to what you find out Arches National Park and other places out near Utah. So very cool. Glad I got to see this. Take the pack off, take a little break here. One cool thing about Archer's Fork is that it intersects with a bunch of different trails, including the Buckeye Trail, which circumvents Ohio. The blue blazes for the Buckeye Trail. I've never done the Buckeye Trail. I've been on bits and pieces up in northeast Ohio. Heard mixed reviews, so if anybody who watches this has done the Buckeye Trail or large parts of it, let me know. I've heard good and bad about it, so I'm just curious. So far, this trail's been beautiful, well maintained. It's not all muddy, even though they got a little bit of rain. I heard it was dry over the weekend here. Oh my God, compared to hiking in New Jersey on all those rocks, this is like walking on plush carpeting. It is really, really nice. Kudos to the trail maintainers, because so far everything's been cleared away and really nice. Good job. That's pretty cool looking. Beautiful outcrop, of course. Leads me to my first blowdown, so I gotta crawl over that here, or around it or under. I'll figure it out. Doesn't look too bad. It always interests me, the stuff you just see in the middle of the woods. Obviously, man has been here many times before over the last couple hundred years, especially since the industrial age. Don't think this one's working anymore, but you definitely can smell the gas. So they were pumping it out of here. That's where it just came from. Interesting. I'm not too worried about this water crossing here. Just a little trickle. Hopefully there's a little more water than this. I brought 3 liters, and I'd like to be able to fill up. I could get water here if I needed to, but I'm only about a liter down so far. So I heard there's water by the one campsite I want to get to. That's the plan. Cool campsite. It's got a little table, little tripod, fire pit. Somebody left a tarp there. Huh. Not a bad little spot. I don't think I'm camping here, but definitely would think about it. I think there's one more I want to try. But I decided to stop at this campsite and have lunch, take advantage of the table. So we're gonna have a little lunch. Decided not to cook for lunch this time, so we're just gonna have some tortilla wraps. I think we're gonna have a little pepperoni and cheese tortilla wraps with maybe another snack. A good place to stop. A little change of scenery for us. And do a little greenery. Hopefully the ticks will stay off. A little bit of a blow down here I gotta go through. Trails over there. Actually, it doesn't look too bad. Just gotta watch where I step. A little trail magic from the Buckeye Trail Association. Let's see if they got any water in there. Oh, they do. Well, that's nice. So I'm gonna take them. Even though I'm not technically hiking the Buckeye Trail, I'm hiking a trail. So thank you very much. I never thought I'd see a little trail magic up here. Thank you very much, Buckeye Trail Association. You guys are awesome, and the trail looks great. Little fork in the road. If you want to go to the Covered Bridge Trail, go that way. I'm staying on the North Country Loop, which is still connected with the Buckeye Trail and with Archer's Forks Loop. But you gotta go up that way if you want to go to the Covered Bridge Trail. Trail snacks, compliments of Mother Nature. First water crossing. Let's see how I do here. I don't think I'm going to videotape because if I drop my phone, I'll be really pissed. So I'd rather just cross and show you guys that I got over. And it was a success with just a little bit of wet just on the one boot. But they're waterproof, so we're cool. Now, if I wanted to go down to the river, I would turn off here to go to the Scenic River through the Nine Bell Trail. Takes you down to the Ohio River. However, I'm just turning back here, go back to Archer's Fork. It literally just started raining right when I got underneath the canopy, so knock on wood, I'll stay dry. It doesn't seem like it's more than a little afternoon shower, so we'll see. Well, it wouldn't be a backpacking trip without getting the frog togs out. I think I'm going to hold off on the rain kilt, even though I like to try it out. I'm staying underneath the canopy, just going to see if this passes through. I didn't want to get my shirt all wet and my head all wet, so I'm going to wait here for a few minutes and see what happens.
I'm glad I got camp set up. Sounds like it's raining again. Guess I'll just chill out and enjoy it. Maybe take a little nap. Seeing it at 4 o'clock yet. So never been walking it. Coming down a little harder. Fortunately, it's behind me, I think. So I've had the screen open the whole time and no water to get in. So I haven't had to throw the vestibule down. So nothing more peaceful than full summer rainstorm while you're laying in a tent.
Well, it rained for about 2 hours, but I was able to just chill out in the tent. Stay nice and dry, just kind of relax, doze down and off. It's my campsite. Got a nice fire pit. I may or may not start a fire. See how wet this is, because it's still kind of drizzling. Hasn't really finished raining yet, but it's about done. Tried to get a fire going, but it wasn't meant to be. Everything's too wet, so gave it a college try. The only fire we're having tonight is for my dinner. I'm gonna do a little ramen and some tuna. Kind of old standby. I like it. But this will be the only fire I have tonight. I'm glad it stopped raining, so I could get out here and eat. I was worried it was going to be something cold in the tent. Gonna warm this up and have some dinner. While I'm waiting for my dinner, I'll kind of fill you in what happened. So, got about halfway through the trail. I knew there was going to be a campsite around. So I got down to this area and there was 2 women sitting here, and I thought, oh, they're going to be camping here. But I was tired, and I'm like, oh, you guys camping? And they're like, no. I go, do you mind if I come in here? And they're like, fine, welcome in. And then the other woman's husband was actually here too. He was using the bathroom, so he came out and we were chatting for a while, and they were so nice. They gave me a couple extra waters, which they didn't have to do. They were doing the day hike, so they still had halfway to go, and they gave me 2 ice cold bottles of water. And we ended up talking. The wife of the man, her and I are on the same Facebook group for Ohio backpacking, and we had both commented on another girl, Bobby Joe, who was down here this weekend. Her dad lost his solar charger, and we both commented that we're going to be here today and we'll look for it. Unfortunately, neither one of us have found it yet, but it's just a small world. I'll get her name. I don't remember. I'll post it when I get back into civilization. I can look it up on Facebook. But they were just the nicest people, and they were thinking about starting backpacking. They kind of were in the same boat I was, where They just got done with travel sports with their kids and they wanted to try something new, but they have 6 kids, so more power to them. I told them to check out Adventure of Frostbeard's site. He and his wife Shanda, they have 7 kids and they do all sorts of backpacking, especially in Ohio, and I encourage them to look that channel up. So ended up being a nice situation. They were just so nice. We talked for about a half hour, and then they moved on, and then I took over the campsite here and set up for the evening. And it's going to be an early evening. I got my podcast to listen to, so I will have dinner, have my little after dinner drinks, probably in the tent by 8. There's a stream close by, so I can filter some water in the morning. So I was a little worried about that, but there's literally around the corner. But I don't have to hassle with it. I have plenty of water for the night. I have water for breakfast in the morning. So it's kind of wanted to fill you in. I really like this place. It's really, really nice. I'm a big fan of Archer's Fork. So I'll have a couple more pictures and stuff. But I really think this is a neat trail, and I'd like to go to all the extensions down to the Scenic River and stuff one day. But baby steps, Bob. You gotta take each backpacking trip as it is. So each one's been different so far. All right, I will check in before bed. I'm gonna have a little nightcap, and then it's off to bed. This could be an early one. Heard a little rumbling of thunder. I'm hoping it holds off and the rain's done, but you never know. See you in the morning. Good morning. Well, unexpected, it rained all night. It wasn't supposed to rain. It was supposed to rain yesterday, like 40–50%, but then it was supposed to clear out by the evening. Well, it hadn't, so it rained all night. Still kind of wet and rainy, but nothing terrible. Tent did really well. A little tiny bit of condensation, but nothing, no water really. Considering how much it rained, I really didn't pitch it all that great this time. So, I'm not gonna cook this morning. I think I'm just gonna have some quick bite to eat. I gotta filter some water. I gotta finish packing up and then head on out. So it's gonna be kind of a wet one. Maybe I'll get to test the old 3FUO gear rain killed out today. We'll see. And we're off day 2. Stopped raining, but I put the rain jacket on because I had a feeling all the foliage is gonna just be soaking. I should put the kilt on, but don't want to hassle with it right now. So I think we're about halfway done. 5 or 6 to go. Back to the car and then head home. See you in a bit. I'm not sure what Ohio View is. I never read up on that trail. Obviously, I'm not walking an extra 3 miles, actually 6 miles round trip to check it out, but maybe another day. I'll just continue on Archer's Fork. Been a lot of switchbacks up and down, not too terrible. Just moving along. Oh, hallelujah, made the loop. Of course, I had to give it a nice big climb up to finish, but it was flat to be boring, right? Well, second half was definitely harder than the first half, especially elevation-wise. Plus 95 million% humidity, which seems to be par for the course with me. Either it's raining or humidity or both when I go backpacking, but I'm happy I did it. Taking the connector trail out to the trailhead, and then I'll finish up at the cemetery to talk. Well, another trip in the books. Learned more lessons today. First of all, I was real lazy at camp last night. I put off some stuff I did this morning, filtering water. I really didn't hang my bag all that well. I was just being lazy. I got to be more efficient. I had plenty of time, even with the rain. I just got lazy. I got to do a better job with my camp chores. I really like this trail. The second half was a butt kicker. I didn't realize it was going to be that much harder than the first half. I knew it was harder, but I didn't realize that much. But I felt pretty good. Humidity slowed me down, but I had plenty of water filtered before I left the camp, so I had 3 liters. I'm going to suck down the third of the 3 right here before I leave. So I really like this place. I definitely will be back. As time goes by, I'd like to do the connector down to the river, but gotta get a little bit better shape and still get a little bit better backpacking and efficiency. So overall, Archer's Fork Loop, big thumbs up. I really like it. I'm glad I got back to Wayne, and hopefully I'll see you soon. I saw a lot of people today. I saw two more guys, and the people I saw this yesterday, thank you so much again for the water and the hospitality. You guys were great. Hopefully I'll catch up to you another time we could hike together. Have a great day.